The following program may have harsh or offensive language and may include some vulgarity. It may not be suitable for some audiences. On second thought, it will absolutely include harsh and offensive language and is definitely not suitable for the sensitive. Proceed with caution.
That girl said.
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 Ladies, heifers, ladies, heifers, ladies, heifers. Go. Okay, listen. Did you hear how I tried to make the echo in that? Okay, it don't even matter. Welcome to That Girl Said, party people. As usual, you can catch me on all social media at Marlo Jaye. Or you can follow the show's Instagram at that_girl_said. Or the show's Twitter page at thatgirl_said. You can always send your questions, comments, and rocks to be thrown at whatthatgirlsaid@gmail.com. Alright, niggas and bitches and bitch ass niggas and niggas bitches. That's my song coming out on iTunes 2027. Will it still be relevant? No, probably not. Anyway, today I have an actual listener letter for you. So before we get into that, as usual, let's talk about what's going on in these streets. This Wiznaik in my scrappy voice. Young Scrappy. Not to be confused with the other Scrap. Y'all know I'm talking about. Y'all watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Nonetheless, we'll leave that to them for this week. But, okay, so how about Snoop Dogg did a video or something where it parodied shooting a clown dressed like Donald Trump or whatever, or Donald Trump dressed in clown face or whatever. And the gun, when the trigger pulled, it had a flag that said bang, like in the cartoons. Okay, so what? I get why some people are upset about it. Oh my God, you cannot mimic like you're going to assassinate the president. Or even a clown version of the president. With a toy gun. You can't do any of that. Whatever. With all the shit that... And then his stupid ass actually responded to it. What are you doing watching Snoop Dogg videos? Well, let's get there. You know what I mean? What are you doing in the Oval Office? You on YouTube in the Oval Office? Looking and blinking? Searching your own name on Twitter? What are you doing? Why do you have so much time to respond to anybody to say anything about you? Isn't there some pressing shit that needs to be happening right now? Like why your whole fucking cabinet constantly getting caught in lies, and why Kellyanne Conway got her motherfucking feet in the goddamn White House furniture and her knees open like she ready for a dick to go in with her reverse Benjamin Button looking ass. Her ass is constantly, every goddamn day, looking older and older. She ages a year by the day. She is the worst looking lady in the world. I mean, damn, can y'all get her a makeup artist and shit? You got these motherfuckers on YouTube and Instagram that's transforming these weird ass bitches to fucking Insta models. You ain't got no makeup artist that can make her ass look like a regular ass person and not a dead fucking dead ass zombie. Y'all ain't got nobody. Come on, my nigga. Get somebody. Jesus, I don't know. Wear a mask. I don't know what the fuck. Come on, do something. But you are looking crazy, Kellyanne. I mean, constantly. I feel like she gonna have like one of those wild breakdowns out of nowhere. Somebody gonna ask her a question. She be like, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Why are you always asking me this shit? I don't know. Hell. She's gonna break down. I feel like she's gonna break down. I feel like she's gonna have a nervous breakdown. Because now the bitch saying that microwave ovens are cameras. The bitch said, You know what I'm saying? I know that they surveil us with computers and our phones and, satellites and everything and microwaves that turn into cameras. When I heard that quote, I said, there's no way she said that. That has to be a meme or something that was misquoted. She had to be misquoted because there's no fucking way. She needs sleep. She's sleepy. Bitch sleepy. Go night-night. I mean, just take a nap. Go ahead. Sit down. Take a seat first. Matter of fact, take several seats. Take three. Take 3 seats and, curl up snuggle down into them and take a nap because you need it. You absolutely the F need it. I'm gonna say the F now. All this time I've been saying the fuck. Okay, whatever. I can have a mindful moment. Anyway, she needs to sit down. Real talk. But nonetheless, that whole cabinet is going down under. Down under. Under. Okay, I'm done. I was just trying to see if I could really sound Australian, but I don't think that's it. Nonetheless, I just said nonetheless like 47 times. But anyway, how about that? How about that for a switch up synonym? Okay, so that happened this week. Nikki responded to Remy this week. Wow. I woke up out of my sleep to listen to No Frauds because I was like, what? She took this long to come back, about to be fire, about to be on. She's coming for Remy's head. It's on. Barbie G.I. Joe in this bitch, about to go ham, kill everybody. Everybody in the room gonna take several seats. Let the queen pass. No fucking days off. You better come get it, Nikki, and kill everybody. I was looking for that Nikki's like, everybody's gonna die. Everybody dies, pow, pow. Everybody's dead. Sit down. Oh, sit down. One of those. What we ended up with was, love not a sign and new. I'm gonna say a couple of things, but I don't want to say too much, cause I don't want to catch a fade or a bullet. Why are you singing, Nikki? Why? Why did you go into a full-on song? You said like 5 things that sound like nursery rhymes. I was looking for like, beam me up, Scotty, or, it's Barbie bitch, Nikki. And you gonna give me Starships, Nikki, in response to Remy? Remy? So you gonna sing in a rap battle? So you brought a banjo. You brought a banjo to a gunfight, bitch. You sang along. You brought a banjo to a gunfight. My homegirl said that, and that shit was fucking hilarious. She said, so this bitch gonna go into a small song? She brought a banjo to a gunfight? No. What are you doing? I took my ass right back to sleep after I didn't even feel like I had the energy to go on Twitter and see what anybody was saying because everybody was silent. It was sleep. It was night time. Everybody was like, you know what? I guess this is over. Okay. All right. She responded. Okay. Down. Because I was damn sure asleep. So mad at her. Nonetheless. Anyway. Oop, there go that word again. Is that the word of the fucking day? Nonetheless? I didn't mean to make it nonetheless. But anyway, there it is. If you haven't heard it, it's called No Fraud. And it has Lil Wayne and Drake on it. See, because I see what she tried to do. She tried to pull a Drake, right? How Drake made his comeback to Meek Mill, an actual song that they play in the club. I feel like she tried to do that. But then you got Drake and Wayne on there with not their best verses either. And you got them on there and they didn't say shit about it. They were on some like, Yeah, I love these bitches. I love these bitches. Bitches be loving me. And then I be rapping about these ladies, and I love the ladies, and the ladies love me too. And I'm out this shit. And then Tunchi come on. Tunchi, nothing to say. Don't put me in the middle of this shit. No way. Bye. And he was gone. And so I was like, no one said anything about Remy but Nicki. So why are these other niggas on the damn diss record anyway? Why again? Because you thought you were making a hit record that will play in the clubs that she would constantly have to hear. Shoshari. That's not what the case. That's not the case. It didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. You know, it didn't happen even close to that. You know what, matter of fact, I would say on a scale of 1 being really close to having a hit, and 1 being a hit, and 100 being not a hit, you were probably at like 375. 375. You were like triple away. It was like you were nowhere near it. Okay, get it? Good. As always, like I said, you can always catch me on my social media. Follow me at Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter at Marlo J on the shows. Instagram and Twitter. Instagram is that period girl period said. I don't know why I'm fucking sing-songy today, but I am. I feel like I should be in a musical in this B. Yeah, mad musician. Musician? That's not how do you say that. Musician? So I'm just gonna sound dumber than a box of rocks. That's cool. Anyway, so a listener letter that we have today. So someone wrote in very concise. I appreciate it. I'm dealing with this new guy. Oh, I'm not going to say their name. It doesn't matter what their name is. Hopefully they're listening. They can get their answer. I'm dealing with this new guy, and everything started off really good, and he was very consistent in terms of speaking every day. All of a sudden, after we spent a couple of nights together, no sex, but just a couple of nights together, he is not as consistent. And now it's questioning if I'm good enough, making me second guess everything about myself. Am I tripping or what's wrong? Well, I would say this. I would say that when we get in relationships with guys, if they're not really good at making us feel like we're a prize, then let me fix this. Guys that are attractive, because guys that aren't really attractive but they're charming, you know, we don't really act the same way with when we first start dating them. Like guys that are attractive, you know, we're like, okay, they're attractive. We deem ourselves to be attractive. Then we're like, okay, we're a good match. So we know that an attractive guy that has a good job or his own business or whatever, that has some kind of income coming in, that has a good head on his shoulder, has his own place, his own transportation and all that, we know that they're a high commodity. You know that everybody want them. So what we end up doing is we'll be more flexible with them than we would with somebody that's not as attractive or doesn't have all this going on. Now, that does not go for the thoughts. Sorry, ladies. The thotty ass chicks that you guys just want a nigga, y'all don't care who the fuck, y'all deal with a bunch of bullshit, just a piece of a nigga. A piece of a nigga that hang out on the corner all damn day and ain't got no damn job, but he comes and sleeps at your house. You'll deal with that shit because you just want a piece of a nigga. I'm talking about real women that have some kind of straightened head on their shoulders. we got something going for ourselves, then we are kind of lenient when it comes to guys that have something going for themselves as well. And sometimes it'll make us second guess if we're enough, if we're pretty enough, if our body is dope enough, if we've got enough going, if we have enough money, just all these different things in our heads that will make us second guess. I would say this: if he's showing you no attention anymore, I would bring it to his attention and say, hey, I feel like, ever since we spent a couple of nights together, you've been distant. Is everything okay? Because it could be, because sometimes guys internalize shit and they just go into a shell because they don't know how to communicate. These particular guys may not know how to communicate effectively, and they may be used to just dealing with things on their own and not communicating and, retreating when they have some kind of conflict or challenges. So I would say, ask them, what's going on? Is everything okay? If they say everything's okay, then just say, okay, well, I just noticed that you were, you've been distant. You haven't been calling me as much or whatever, Okay, let it ride. Now, it could be one of the two things as well. It could be either he's just not interested in more, or it could be that he feel like he already got you and he don't have to work as much. Either way, you need to keep doing you. The problem is that when we as women, we get with a dude, we forget all the shit that we used to do that made us fun. Some of y'all motherfuckers stop hanging with your girls. You just want to be available for whenever he's available. Some of y'all bitches be like, I'm just only gonna be interested in the shit that he likes to do. Some of y'all bitches only want to go anywhere if he can go too. The fuck is wrong with y'all? You forgetting the reason why he fell for you. All the shit that he used to like about you, you are no longer that. He used to like that you had your own shit going, that you were a go-getter. He used to like that he had to actually vie for your attention. He used to like that shit. Men are natural hunters. They want to actually hunt. If that shit if it's too easy, they don't want it. And if they want it, they'll take it, but they ain't gonna appreciate it. So yeah, let that damn man hunt. But yeah, keep doing you. That's what I say to that, honey. Let's keep doing you, and either he'll come around or he won't. If he come around, great. Now y'all can build something. If he don't, then he wasn't yours to begin with. You need to go ahead and let that 2 nights go and box out. With that said, I appreciate you guys for continuing to subscribe, share, comment at thatgirlsaid.com. What That Girl Said on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Subscribing. Share with your friends. If you share with your friend and they share with their friend, we'll have a community of people. And we'll have other niggas and bitches, bitch-ass niggas, and other niggas bitches. You see what happens there? As always, questions, comments, rocks to be thrown, please send them to whatthatgirlsaid@gmail.com. And I'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thanks again for joining me, Marlo Jaye, on That Girl Said. Bye.